I'm Warren Vanderhill, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, and it's my very great pleasure to welcome you to Ball State University's 119th commencement. Thesmina Montatides, who will be graduating today in the School of Music, College of Fine Arts.
Steve Bell, Edmund F. and Virginia B. Ball Professor of Telecommunications, Dean Roy Weaver, Teachers College, and Acting Associate Dean Thomas Schroeder. Dr. Randy Hyman, Associate Vice President, Student Affairs, Education and Public Service. Dean Thomas Lowe, University College. Dr. Lawrence, University Libraries. And today our signers are Steve Bullis and Brenda Bratton. Join be performed by machines. Rifkin says that we are at the beginning of the technological revolution, not the end. Technology will replace even the cheapest labor markets. And the period you were at Ball State totaled almost 100,000 volumes. The library currently has about 1.4 million items. With internet sources growing exponentially every day, the availability of information isn't growing, it's exploding. Greatness in him, it comes to light not in one flamboyant hour, but in the ledger of his daily work. Let the ledger of your daily work reflect the reality that it...
Doctor of Humanities, honoris causa. Ellis Marsalis, as a nationally and internationally acclaimed jazz performer and recording artist, privilege to confer upon you the honorary Doctor of Humanities degree.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ball State University, I hereby confer upon Ellis Marsalis the degree of Doctor of Humanities with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining, and award you this diploma in testimony thereof, and present you the academic hood for this degree.
Thank you very much. It is indeed a privilege and an honor for me to be here, having never thought in the earlier days that academia would ever recognize this music of the devil, as it was called. A special thanks from me to a retiring...
Owen K. Reed, as State Superintendent of Public Instruction, you daily influence the lives of children, youth, teachers, and school administrators in Indiana. In your important role as superintendent, you are the state...
Upon Sue Ellen Reed, the degree of Doctor of Laws with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining, and award you this diploma in testimony thereof, and present you the academic hood for this degree.
Thank you so much. This is indeed a beautiful day. There is excitement in the air, pride, probably a little apprehension, and maybe some feelings a little bit sentimental today as well. Today we bring together the traditions of the past with our caps and gowns, with the hopes and dreams for the future. The future belongs to learners. And there's no better place for learners now and in the future than Ball State University. Thank you very much.
Quiet but determined manner, you made important contributions to legislation dealing with energy and the environment, water and power, commerce and transportation. In the process, you earned the trust of other members of the House of Representatives because of your candor, thoughtfulness, and fair-mindedness. Reared in El Parque, before returning to Indiana as an assistant professor of political science here at Ball State. In 1974, after 5 years on our faculty and promotion to associate professor, you won your first political election from the 10th Indiana District.
Confer upon Philip Sharp the degree of Doctor of Laws with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining, and award you this diploma and testimony thereof, and present you the academic hood for this degree.
Thank you very much, Dr. Worthen. I'm deeply appreciative and deeply honored by this degree. And I must say I'm also grateful that the degree requires no written papers, no final exams, unlike what all of you faced over the last 4, 6, or 8 years that you've been here at the university. Having taught here, I understand that it's not a standard 4-year service at this place. But I'm very grateful, and I want to join in honoring the graduates here today, because it is an extraordinary achievement which sometimes is too much taken for granted. You join a tiny fraction of people around this globe who have reached this level of education. And as Dr. Worthen was indicating, it will probably require more of you and more of all of us in the years ahead. But I hope in that process you'll be willing to spend a portion of your time and devote a portion of your talents to the community around you, to wherever you finally find yourselves, because many of us have found that is one part of happiness, and more importantly, it's going to be what is needed in this country for the quality of lives in our communities in the future. Now, I know that many of you deserve congratulations on that point already. I saw in one of the bulletins that over 1,500 Ball State students weekly donate their time in some voluntary service beyond the university, and I commend you for that. That is an impressive increase over the kind of commitment from my generation. It was inappropriate to say anything negative about the dearly departed. And so I found that public service is indeed very rewarding, and I would urge all of you to take it up in some piece.
Melinda Sheffield Moore.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ball State University, I confer upon you your Specialist in Education degree with all rights, honors, privileges, and obligations on your special accomplishment. The candidate for the degree of
special educational opportunities for undergraduates in all majors, a grade point average of not less than 3.25 in all of their university courses. 112 seniors have accomplished this academic achievement. Will those who have completed the Honors College program please stand and be recognized? Degree with academic distinction. There are 10 students graduating with this recognition. Will you please? Outstanding scholastic records, including any transfer grades, graduate with students who have achieved scholastic averages between 3 points. May be seated. The highest scholastic honors given by the university, based on grade averages, go to those who audit. Will you please rise and be recognized?
Amy King is from Connersville, Indiana, and graduated from Connersville High School. At Ball State, she majored in elementary education and is interested in teaching opportunities in central or southern Indiana.
upon the recommendation of the faculty that you have completed all the requirements for graduation, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ball State University, I confer upon you your respective bachelor's or associate degrees with all rights, honors, privileges, and obligations thereunto pertaining. The diplomas of the university shall forever be the testimony of your accomplishments. With pleasure, I admit you into the company of educated men and women. Congratulations to each of you. You may now wear your mortarboard tassels on the left side. I invite you to attend the college ceremonies to begin one. Please rise and join the singing of the alma mater. Please remain standing until the colors have passed, and then be seated until the platform.
Pull that hat down a little farther.
Well, it kept falling off.
That's all the wind's fault.
They was watching you start out.
Grandpa.
We found people are cooling on the other side. Okay, well, here's the thing. Just keep on the beach. Go say hi. Are you giving me a hug? Hi. That's Marissa.
I'm falling over. I'm falling over. Thank you very much. They want a picture of us real quick. Yeah, Mom, take a picture. Yeah, get pictures. Okay, get your Where's Chris? Yes, Mom. Sarah, you can't do it. Bring it off. I'm not teasing. Calm down. Watch out behind you. Sorry. Let me get another one.
I'm going for one. He's 10 now. I think Ken too.
Okay. Oh my God. They just did it.
These are my parents. Misty and Christy. Hi, this is Misty. Hello.
Did you hear it go there? Yeah.
Okay.
Who's back there?
Oh, there he is. Hey.